Well, I had so much fun on my maiden flight of the UMX Timber X, I thought it was time to come back out and master this airplane. And those of you that are wanting to master something like this, you just need to harness the power of the master himself. Huh? That was a good transition, right?
I thought you were talking about yourself for a minute.
No, definitely not. Baby Yoda. And because this airplane is just a small version of the big one, Baby Yoda seemed very appropriate to help me out in getting this plane mastered in the air. Now we're gonna be flying on a 3S 300 milliamp LiPo battery. This will be linked in the description box below. And guys, remember, we put these links down there for a reason. It helps you find the right thing, but it also helps support our channel. Now get this plane in the air and have some fun, we will. No, too much harnessing, too much harnessing.
Wow.
You guys can probably hear it in my throat. I'm still just like, I feel good, but energy's low and definitely got something going on in my throat, sickness-wise, so.
You just went upside down.
Well, I'm flying with Baby Yoda, so yes. I did that on the maiden flight too.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm a crazy kind of guy. Now we got a very, very long flight time on this. Oops, wrong way. Let's see the flaps. Flaps. I have a really long flight time on this, on the maiden flight with a 300 milliamp battery. People just cannot believe that that's what we were flying on. And we were really knocking it for a loop. I mean, we were having a lot of fun with it. Full throttle a lot, doing some really cool stunty stuff, but look at that. Oh, nice. It's a good little stall plane. You can kick it upside down and just fly it around upside down if you want to. And I might try to do a couple different things in today's video, but we'll probably keep it upside down a lot. I mean, that's what Yoda tells Luke to do, right? Basically, half that movie in the swamp was just him being upside down in the trees. And so we're just gonna try to harness that power today, keep this airplane upside down a bunch, and do some crazy flips like this. Here we go, here we go. Cuban 8, sort of, whoa, a little bit sensitive. Gotta remember it's a very touchy plane if I push those sticks all the way out. Do a little snap, oh, okay. I don't know. We're just trying to push the sticks in different directions today and see what happens. Sometimes when I fly, I feel like Bob Ross. He just says, you know, we'll just put a little tree there and just kind of see what it does. See what it does for us, and then we'll go from there. Sometimes when I fly, I do that. I will just push the sticks in a random direction and see what the plane does, and then try to react from there. Like on that bank, I thought a knife edge would look pretty good. And then we'll just power up, roll through that, and then do some crazy stuff.
That rolls so good.
It rolls great, Abby. Check this out. Ready? That is just aileron. With rudder, you can get some really crazy stuff. It's very snappy. It is very, very fun. You can fly it in such a small space. We've proven from that maiden flight that it's fairly durable, and it just flies really good. Really, really awesome. Such a small plane. Now, a good friend of mine, Hank, this is a shout out to you, buddy, asked me, does it fly big or does it fly small? That's a great question when he asked me that. And actually, I think it flies kind of small. A lot of times you expect these planes to have a big feeling because of safe and everything. And a pass like that, if you're flying around half throttle or less, it feels big. And these kind of maneuvers here, it does have a big kind of feeling to it. Especially if you mix in rudder with those banks. You turn safe on and you're flying nice and calm and docile like this, it has a big feeling. What do I mean by that? Less twitchy, less sensitive, just kind of flies like a big airplane. But when you're doing stuff like this, in my opinion, when you crank the speed up and you are trying to do some maneuvers, like little stuff like that, it definitely has a small airplane feeling, okay? It's more twitchy, especially if you go full elevator. You jar the control sticks. It's got that small envelope feel to it. Just twitchy, just a little bit on the twitchy side. And that's okay. I mean, as long as you know what to expect going into it, it's a blast to fly. Let's go full throttle climb, Abby. Let's just climb it. Go inverted.
Climbed faster than I expected it to.
Yeah. And I apologize, that is definitely in the sun. Ooh, sorry about that. Never fun. Okay, let's see. Keep it out here. It's just a fun little airplane. A lot of times I forget how much power it has on 3S. I end up flying it around 60% throttle because it's still climbing at that. And I just forget we have that punch when we need it. and it'll pull out of anything. You can put it in just about any kind of situation and it'll just punch right out of it. Just like that. I mean, we're pretty low to the ground, and to try to hover like that with a little airplane, but full throttle it and you can punch right out of it. But see, like this right here, when we're trying to hover it, I mean, if you have
wind
no
picked up too.
If you have no wind, I think you can make it look good, but even the best of the best with a little bit of wind, I feel like that's kind of that small airplane look and feel. It's very hard to get it to hover, maybe a Harrier, but even look at all that rock, you know? It's really hard to combat that. It's not impossible, we can get it, but that's where, I mean, it has that kind of small airplane feel to it. Now that's, come on, we can straighten that up a little bit. Of course, safe is off. It's AS3X helping keep it level. Oh, sorry about that. And see, that's where the durability comes in. We just smacked into the asphalt. It's tough. I'm gonna do a 0 throttle launch.
Okay, 0 throttle launch.
Safe is on.
Safe is on. Wow. I think the wind helped though.
It did. It definitely
Have
helped.
quite a bit of wind from that direction.
Tough as nails though, this little airplane. Wonder if we can flat spin this. I feel like it's a plane that should be capable of it. Again, I don't know if I'll be capable of it, but we'll try it. Oh, something went haywire there, but I got into it right, didn't I?
That was his 5-minute timer.
Yeah. There we go. Not great, but something. That was pretty good. Let's try that again. See if we can get it more flat. More throttle maybe is what we needed. There we go. Look at that, Abby. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
In there. So I don't know if I did that in the first flight of this, the maiden flight. We're making some progress, and this is literally my second flight.
Today Nate said, I've been avoiding flying this on camera again because the first flight was so good. I think you're doing a great job.
Thanks. That's pretty good. Except for my bounce off the asphalt, right? Super snappy, very fun.
I figured your bounce off the asphalt would happen when you were talking about how it could recover from anything. I figured that's when you jinxed yourself.
Oh, and I knew that was going to fall out of that. I wish I was just better at getting into a flat spin like perfectly every time, but that was pretty good. That was a really smooth intro to it. Just got to know when to pull out of that flat spin.
Does your brain ever hurt while you fly?
Oh yeah.
Like talking and doing?
Yeah, it's... when I get quiet, I'm focused. That's where I'm recovering from a bit of a cold. Which is today. I shouldn't be talking too much. It's just stuck in my throat, whatever it is. It's just...
It's kind of zapped our energy too.
Yeah, wiped our energy. Just got like a frog in our throats. Makes it hard to talk. Otherwise, you know, no fever, nothing in the stomach or anything like that. And have I mentioned too, guys, it just looks great. The lights on here are awesome. You can't see them right now, of course. Oh, sorry. I play around with those flaps. Let's do this. Let's get it upside down. Kick those flaps on like this and get a slow pass with the inverted flaps on. It's pretty cool. There. We're probably gonna crash here. No.
Isn't that pushing?
Ah, sorry.
Isn't that pushing you down to have the flaps on upside down?
Reverse flaps.
Oh, okay.
If you see me go up and then flatten out like that and it doesn't do a flat spin, that's a full-on mistake. I really have not perfected being able to flat spin every time I try, and I can't wrap my brain around why. Sometimes I fly up and I try to get into a flat spin and the controls are right, but the reaction of the airplane is wrong.
You were low on that one, weren't you?
Yeah. I think the battery's getting low. See that? I don't get that. I don't know why sometimes it just wants to fall out of it. If I've exaggerated the controls too much too soon. Yeah, I think the battery's getting a little low though. So let's bring it in for a nice smooth landing. Let's see, I think we need to do, well, there's so little wind, it's fine either way. I know I bent my landing gear on that last bounce out there. What a great little plane to fly though. I mean, it is just awesome. Yeah, that was pretty fun. See that? It's got a lean to it because it knows how cool it is. Yeah, look at that. It was almost 9 minutes of flight time on a 300, I don't know if you guys heard me, 300 milliamp LiPo battery. That's a 3S airplane, so it's not just like a little glider that's putzing around. We're having fun with that the whole time. That's almost double digits. That is crazy. I don't know what kind of magic is going on in there, but that battery's linked in the description box below. I highly recommend you're flying on that very specific battery that we fly on. Guys, here, this is, I ask you, I beg of you, not just for us, but for all of your favorite free content creators, free, the people that you watch that you don't have to pay a monthly subscription to watch. That means YouTube, Facebook, whatever. If you like them and you like watching them for free, often when you buy something, especially that has to do with the thing you're watching for, please click the link in the description box. Yes, please, for our channel. That would mean a lot. Our family could definitely use that right now. We really appreciate it. We always appreciate all of that support, but any YouTuber, okay? Any of your favorite people that you like to watch. I had a great person approach me the other day and said, hey, I love your videos, been watching them a year. I can't believe I ran into you. I just bought a DJI drone. It's in the car, I can't wait to fly it. Awesome. Yeah, I just got back from Walmart. You just paid Walmart more money to get that drone. You could support your favorite content creators, all I'm getting at. So please consider doing that. It really does help keep everybody going and providing content like this for you because it is totally free. This is a great airplane. What a fun maiden we had. I can't remember if I even tried a flat spin on that maiden, but I did it a few times on this flight, and that was really fun. And I'm gonna give a little wing high five there to Baby Yoda. Thank you, Baby Yoda, for harnessing the power and helping me stay inverted. And
the force, Daddy, the force.
Well, we used a little force to defy gravity with that flat spin, right? We slowed it down before it hit. This thing is tough though. I'm a huge fan of it. It is a blast to fly. Long flight times. You do not have to fly like me. You can put it in safe and just putz it around as a trainer if you want to. And one of our patron supporters that texts me occasionally actually is doing something along those lines. He just asked about the battery. So what a great airplane. If you buy this, I highly recommend you pick up the UMX pits to go with it because it flies on the exact same battery and they both get really long flight times. They both look and fly amazing. They're my two favorite UMX airplanes to date. Yes, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat, but guys, we're out here flying. This is the best I've felt all day today, probably because of the fresh air, the adrenaline. I'm just doing what I love to do, and for that, I want to thank God. Also, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters because I'm talking about support and clicking the link in the description box and how helpful that is. But honestly, the best way you can show support to our channel is by becoming a Patreon supporter, whether it's $1 or $5, where you get some amazing TheRcSaylors stickers, or top tier where you can actually text me about whatever you want to talk about and have conversations, whether it's RC, questions, about the hobby, or just your favorite kind of cereal, we talk about it. And I would love to invite you guys to sign up and help support us, but also get some cool stuff in return too. We thank our patrons from the bottom of our hearts. And if you had a good time watching this and you want to check out more small airplanes that come ready in a box like this, check out our UMX Pits video. That was a blast. We'll have that popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.